Hey, Chee Tribe, what's up? It's your girl Chee. As you can see, I'm not in my usual background. I'm sitting here burning some incense. I don't sage, but I love incense. And so I just wanted to drop a video because I am in Texas. I am one of the people who have been without power since Monday. So I'm actually at my sister's house, and you guys know I'm always so concerned about my background, but they just made space for me, and I went and grabbed a couple things from home. So I have a couple pillows. I'm just trying to make it presentable. You guys know how I am. And so, anyway, I just want to say peace, and I want to send love and light. I am in the Dallas Fort Worth area in Texas. I have been without power since Monday, so I had to come to, you guys know her as Queen Renee. I'm actually at her house in a space that she has been using for her office because I don't have any power. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this is a very real serious situation that's happening right now. Um, and there's just a lot going on that you may not get in like the national news unless you're here in Texas getting the local. So what's happening now, besides the cold temperatures, millions of people without power. Um, Now pipes are starting to burst. People can't work. Stores are closed because they don't have power. Food is spoiling because they don't have power. And there was actually a story about police officers in Portland earlier blocking people from actually getting food that was like going to be thrown out, some food that was already thrown out in the dumpster. And the story said that the officers were aggressively stopping people from getting the food. So I am in the dark, but I did have a couple of notes. You guys know how I am. I'm always trying to what did I do? Looks like you guys know I do not know what I'm doing with this live stuff. I don't even like going live, but I haven't dropped any content all week because I haven't had any power. So let me see if I can get my flashlight on my phone up. Um, I just, I have the light out because I don't have my ring light and stuff, and you guys know how I am always about the angle and the light and stuff. So just to share with you guys how serious this is down here. Of course, Texas is a warm state. They're not used to this type of weather. Um, So I have some notes here that says these are the coldest temperatures since 1949. I know that yesterday, I really didn't have time to check today, but yesterday they said we were supposed to get to 15 below the wind chill, 15 below. So I don't know if we actually met that. I've been doing so much, and I rode back out to my house. I'm in Arlington, but I live in North Richland Hills, and so I rode out to my house just to see if the power was on. I figured it wasn't because I called the office and they didn't answer. And I see you guys watching. Thank you for joining, whoever you are. YouTube doesn't tell you who's watching like Facebook does. So don't mind my instant smoke. I'm being all metaphysical. But so anyway, these are the coldest temperatures in Texas since 1949. Um, People's pipes are bursting on top of being in the cold. Now some people's houses are ruined because the pipes have burst. There's cold water everywhere. Roofs are collapsing. I mean, it's a really, really serious situation. So I have here that there's many with no power, millions. I'm one of them. That's why I'm not at home. Some people don't have water now. There's no running water. So, and they don't, not only do they not have power, they have no water and they have nowhere else to go. So I'm very fortunate that I have some place to be who, their power hasn't gone out. And let's see. So went over that already. There's tons of food that's being spoiled because grocery stores and restaurants have no power. So, I mean, just think of the impact of that's going to have after the power is restored and all of that. We're going to have a food shortage. Like, it's going to be like the Hunger Games, because like tons and tons of food is it's rotten, it's gone. And so What else do I have here? So let me just see. So yeah, that's all I really had. Some of these people were like outside in dumpsters, food that has already been thrown out, and police officers are literally stopping people from getting that food. Like, why? Like, what is that about? There's just so much going on in the United States right now, United States, that's just so wrong and so inappropriate on so many levels, and I can't even really focus. I got my Black History earrings on, like I told you guys I would do, for the month, but, you know, my mind is just, I'm trying to stay positive, and just have good vibes and everything. And I am, I'm positive, but it's just really real right now, and I don't even really know how to articulate that to everybody who is not in Texas. And I really think there's a lot of BS going on, on a government level. This is a red state. Don't forget that. This is Trump Nation. So when my power, let me just dial it back. So um, I couldn't sleep on Sunday night. And so I was kind of up and just, channel surfing, watching different news outlets, flipping back and forth. And so during the night, Sunday night, this had began with people losing power, and so I'm on my social media. I'm actually in a lot of Dallas Facebook groups because I started a new Facebook page. I don't have a lot of friends on there. Anyway, that's, neither here nor there. So I'm watching those groups. A couple of groups I'm in, they're very active. They engage a lot. They share a lot of information with each other, and I love that group. And so I was watching people starting to say, probably about 2 or 3 in the morning, that their power was going off. That's when they were having these so-called rolling blackouts, which are not rolling. It's just been a straight blackout. It's not rolling where it's rotating and people have power and then it's off for a while and then you have power again. So that's a lie. That's a lie. It has not been a rolling blackout. It's just been a blackout. So I started to notice that, my power was on. I actually had not been using a lot of, just my heat because I have a space heater in my room. I shut the door, I turn the space heater on, and I'm good. So I was, just in my room chilling with my space heater, and I just started to notice that. And so, people were reporting like from different areas because as you know, like the Dallas Fort Worth area is huge. And there are a lot of little, suburbs. And, I live in a suburb of Fort Worth. And so there are people just from all over who were reporting where they are, what's happening, do they have power, is it on, off, is it going on, in and out, or, things like that. So I'm watching that. My power's still on, So I work from home, as I let you guys know. And so I literally couldn't sleep. I got a lot going on in my life, not necessarily bad, but sometimes when you have a lot of things going on, you can't, shut your mind off. And so I just couldn't sleep at all. Like I was totally wide awake. And so around 4 or 5, I was like, I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna power up my computer, and just get everything just ready, to log in. I log in at 8 a.m. Central Time, yeah, and so it takes a long time for everything to boot up. We have a lot of security steps we have to go through and all of that. So I had that all up, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay back down, and then we get up and log in, around 8. And so about 7:45, 7:50, something like that on Monday morning, when I was still awake, I was like, let me go ahead and log in. And as soon as I swung my leg over to get out of the bed, everything just went off. Power out, just gone. And so, that was on Monday. I stayed home. Um, I wasn't really trying to go anywhere because I was like, oh, they're going to get it fixed. It's going to be fine. I'm going to layer up and all that. But it wasn't fine. And so I went through, Monday nights and, Tuesday, same thing, still no power. I do want to say my power came on for less than 5 minutes Monday evening, but it went right back off. So anyway, it it's just kind of unbelievable to me that right now, as I am, live here, technically, I guess it's Thursday morning, but to me, it's still Wednesday night. So for 3 days, myself and millions of others have been without power. And so I just want to let you guys know, along with that, there's a lot of other things that are going on. And just, I see a lot of really insensitive, maniacal, crazy, insane comments about what's happening here in Texas, and people saying suck it up and all of that. But I just don't know if people are really thinking and processing that there are families with children, with babies. There are elderly people who have equipment and medications that need to be refrigerated, and then there's the homeless community and things like that. So this is pretty serious. It's just a really big deal. And um, I just think it's a lot of BS going on. But like I said, I just want to let my subscribers know. Oh, somebody commented. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me. I can't see this little bitty computer. Hi, I'm not sure who that is. When you said hi. Thank you for watching. And so anyway, y'all. I saw a news report that said Governor Abbott here in Texas um, declared, state of emergency, national disaster, and then the president has to approve that, which he did immediately, of course. And so with that approval, it opens up space for FEMA to come in, when you declare a national disaster. So they say that this should be rectified tomorrow because FEMA is going to move in with generators, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm hopeful for myself and others that this is, everybody's power is restored. But again, keep in mind that because it's been cold for so many days, like I said, people's pipes are bursting now. And so there's just going to be a lot of aftermath from this. I am not a homeowner, I rent. But just think about the homeowners who have all this damage. I saw a video from people's roofs just caving in. Just, they have water everywhere in their homes. And it's just really devastating. It's just really, and this should not be happening in this country. This should not be happening. So, I was trying to stay positive and everything, and I am, I'm good. I have a little cute little shirt on for y'all, but I'm in the dark. It says quarantine vibes because I mean, how much more quarantine can we get? And I already was still kind of semi quarantine because I work from home, so I find reasons to go outside after work. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go and go. I really can't sleep just because there's just so much on my mind, and I I don't really have anything else. So the few people I see watching, thank you. I appreciate you so much. This week I was planning on recording a lot of content and just starting to drop it next week because I talked about in my last video that I don't like just rushing and throwing something together. Like I want to bring some more quality content. And so I was going to be really intentional about recording and then just, having a video, a few days a week just to post instead of having to wait and edit and all that, record, edit, and post and all in the same day. So obviously I wasn't able to do that because I came over here yesterday. I went home today just to check, like I said earlier, and the temperature in my apartment was 42 degrees, and it didn't feel like 40. Like it literally felt colder once I opened the door and went inside my apartment. It felt colder in there than outside, like, which is really weird because I think it was like 23 degrees outside at that time, and I was bundled up and had a scarf over my face and all that. But it's very, very cold in my apartment. And, I was just trying to grab a few things and get out of there. My hands were cold. I have gloves that I can't find because I never thought that I would need them. I still have my Minnesota stuff, hats, and all that. Of course, can't find it because I never thought I would need it. But um, I just want to say too, before I go, that this has taught me that you just really need to stay ready in every sense. People say, I stay ready, I stay ready. No, we need generators. We talk a lot about, as Black people with what's going on, like starting last year with the uprising, how we need, property. We need to grow our own food. We need, to have, be licensed to carry and, know how to shoot and all of that. And that's true. And we need all of that. And, stock up on food and this, that, and the third. But we need, generators, like I was just like so mad at myself that I didn't just have a generator. I have a fireplace. I don't know how to use it because I'm from Minnesota, from the Midwest, grew up in Chicago. I don't know anything about burning the fireplace. And so I found out yesterday that I guess if you call the fire department and ask them to come and start your fireplace for you and teach you how to do it the right way, that they'll come. Who knew? So, that's definitely goals after, next week is supposed to be in the 50s and 60s. So all of this snow will be gone, but there'll still be, an aftermath. Like I said, a lot of people are, on top of Corona and all that they've lost through that. Now they have to deal with this. And I just want to say, people who are, blessed and have money, like look for, people on Facebook or what have you who have GoFundMe's in Texas who, have lost everything or their home need repairs or whatever it is. Like this is the time to pay it forward. But we just need to, it's really taught me, um, a lot. Like, goals is definitely, I'm definitely getting firewood. I'm definitely going to reach out to the fire department, in my city and see if that's true, that they will come to my home and show me how to safely use my fireplace. I probably would stay home if I had that access. I probably would have because I just, I'm independent, I just want to do my own thing. So anyway, generators, if you have fireplaces, learn how to use them safely. Stock up on everything you can because the world, I would just say the United States right now is just out of control, and I just don't think that this is the last of anything can happen like next. I mean, who knows? I mean, after Trump and the Capitol and Corona and all that, it's like stay ready, y'all. So I'm gonna go. Like I said, the few people who are here watching, thank you so much for supporting. Once things get back to normal, I'm definitely gonna be bringing some more intentional content. I'm gonna bring you guys some mukbangs and some Black History facts and just some different things. Word of the day, just some other things that I talked about doing. So anyway, everybody, please stay safe. Stay ready. I love y'all for watching. And until next time, um, see you again here. Thanks for chopping it up with Chee. Bye, y'all.